Hello, and welcome to another What Would Jane Do story hour. We're going to pull some cards to get a plot, and then we're going to see what somebody in that situation maybe coulda, shoulda, woulda do. So let's get going and just see what would Jane do. All right. And I am using all Jane Austen decks. That's the spin on this. So, all right, let's see what the story is. What's the plot here? Oh, here's one card. Queen. Ooh, the Empress, the Queen of Wands. What else is this story about? Ah. The Star, the Knight of Pentacles. Next. So this is a very powerful person. Maybe somebody in the public eye. What else is this story about? Tell me more about this story. The Ace of Cups. That doesn't look... I don't know. Anyway, the Ace of Cups. Let me see what direction they have that sucker going in. I'm just curious to know if... yeah, I had it. No, this is the opposite. Anyway, I'll move on. One last card, please. One last card in this story, please. We've got, like, really kind of powerful energy here. One more card, please. Seven of Wands. Okay, so I'm going to go into... So we've got the Queen of Wands, the Empress. Enthusiasm. Marianne Dashwood, in Sense and Sensibility, is passionate. She does everything with warmth and zeal. Jack of Diamonds, the Star. Hope. Jane Fairfax in Emma was orphaned as a girl, yet she grows up to sing, play piano, and sew, and marries happily. Ace of Hearts, creativity. With the calligraphy pen, one can write beautiful, imaginative words. So this could be somebody who's a writer. And then the Seven of Clubs. Seven of Wands. Challenge. Developing a green thumb requires vigilance. Keep watering your garden. Huh. Okay. So... very interesting. So I'm getting a very powerful person, probably a female, maybe somebody who's in the limelight for some reason, somebody who writes, maybe does a podcast, maybe something like that, and has been experiencing challenges. So I'm not really sure what's going on with this story. I'm just kind of getting a character here. Maybe she wrote something or presented something that has created challenges. Let's see if we can get more information. Clarify the Queen of Clubs, Queen of Wands, the Empress here. So we've got the Ace of Wands, Henry Crawford from Mansfield Park. Ace of Wands can be, it's like an action, like a go-getter kind of action, but She might have stepped in it. Let's see, what is this star about? Clarify the Jack of Diamonds here. Oh, that's a lot, but okay. Six of Pentacles, William Price in Mansfield Park. So that's an imbalance of, I just heard an imbalance of gratuity. It's an imbalance of exchange of effort. And then we've got 2 8s in reverse. So all of these came in reverse. So one is the 8 of Swords is Miss Bates in Emma. And the 8 of Pentacles is Mrs. Smith in Persuasion. So 8 of Pentacles is working really hard. The 8 of Swords is drawing a complete blank. We're just going to look and see how they define these characters. 8 of, so this is Miss Bates, Emma. And it's gonna drive me crazy. Ah, Miss Bates. One of his, okay, so I'm just going to read this. Mr. Woodhouse, father of the heroine of Emma, is a hilariously fussy hypochondriac with a fear of any kind of change or excitement. He is particularly appalled at anyone getting married. One of his favorite companions is Miss Bates, an impoverished but good-natured spinster who knows all the village tittle-tattle and can hardly stop talking. Nothing is too trivial for her as a topic of conversation. I think I think that this is somebody in a position of power, notoriety of some form, who kind of blundered by going too quickly into something and had an uneven exchange of information, ideas, effort with somebody that was unfortunate. Unfortunate for her in the way that it has manifested in her situation. So clarify this Ace of Cups, please. This Ace of Hearts. Clarify the Ace of Hearts, please. Ace of Hearts is usually a new opportunity in love. Clarify this Ace of Hearts, please. The 5 of Wands, Maria Bertram in Mansfield Park. In reverse. I'm going to use, I like using these little guys from the book that it came in. So the Maria Bertram. If I can find it, I will do it. There she is. Rogues are often attractive, none more so than Henry Crawford in Mansfield Park. Fashionable and amusing, he arrives from London to stay near the Bertrams and is soon toying with the affections of both Maria Bertram and her sister, Julia. He tries to win over Fanny Price, but she resists his charms. I guess it's Mariah. After Mariah marries Mr. Rushworth, Henry has an affair with her, leading to the Rushworths' scandalous divorce. Maria Bertram. So, and by the way, this is the deck that I'm using. Bought it at the Jane Austen Museum in Bath, England. Okay. So, I think there's been an upset. There has been an upset. What is this challenge card all about? What is this challenges card all about? Okay, got him, got him. Just a minute. Mary Musgrove from Persuasion, 9 of Swords, that was in reverse. King of Swords in reverse, Mr. Woodhouse, Emma, we just read about him. And he likes gossip, remember? And then we've got the 7 of Swords. That's the deceit. John Thorpe, Northanger Abbey. But look how victorious he looks. And I bet that that's not... Let me see what they say about old John Thorpe here. John Thorpe in Northanger Abbey is the comically boorish brother of Catherine's new best friend, Isabella. He is always boasting and imagines that Catherine is captivated by him. Yeah, see how he's got that little air of victory, but he's like... okay, we've got a situation here where there is somebody who is in some kind of limelight for whatever that means. A little bit of notoriety, could just be in their local area. Perhaps a writer or somebody who shares things publicly. Kind of went forward into something very quickly and trusted somebody, maybe a couple of people, and it was imbalanced, to say the least. She had a lot of hope in it, but it didn't come out that way, and so it's created some strife, may have blocked a connection, may have exposed a connection as being improper, and it's created, it's just created challenges But I love that this 9 of Swords is in reverse, because that means that somebody is not they're not getting stymied by it. They're not getting all up in their head and can't figure it out. They're just, it almost looks like they're cutting out doing what they can to figure out how to cut somebody out. Okay, what is the advice in this situation? Or what are the next steps in this situation? So that's the story. What is the action that will be taken? Recommended action. Frank Churchill, the Jack of Wands, the Knight of Wands. Oh boy. And then Three of Swords. Men have had every advantage of us in telling their own story. Education has been theirs in so much a higher degree. The pen has been in their hands. Again, something about the pen. Somebody who, this is a truth teller. This is a, This is somebody who, it's like, it's almost like this is maybe her friend who is perhaps in the same field as her, in the same kind of position of this local notoriety or whatever that is, who, is kind of able to, maybe stepping in to sort of help smooth ruffled feathers. Okay, what is the advice here? What is the advice here? Or what is the consensus here? Queen of Pentacles. Okay, I've got a few here, so I'm going to take all of them. Queen of Pentacles, which is earth energy. One had rather on such occasions do too much than too little. And that's a quote from Sense and Sensibility. Yes, we need to smooth ruffled feathers, and whatever it takes. Whatever it takes. Wheel of Fortune is next. Can't get the cards apart. Wheel of Fortune. She was convinced that she could have been happy with him when it was no longer likely they should meet. Again, I don't think she should have been. There was something going on that shouldn't have been going on, and that wheel's turning. Page of Cups. Such squeamish youths as cannot bear to be connected with a little absurdity are not worth regret. So this is throwing as much kindness, compassion, and backing away as quickly and easily as possible, and then kind of being like, you know what? I think it would have been something, but I need to let it go. It's the right thing to let it go, and I'm not. It was kind of ridiculous that I stepped in whatever that was to begin with, and it's not worth the regret. This, as I'm reading this, I'm getting strong. Like, this was a job that wasn't right for her. It's not necessarily even a relationship. I think this was a job that threw her in a mix with cuckoo crazy people who it just was not, like, the money was going to be good, but like there was something where it just was like, nope. And she may have had a friend in the same business going, I don't think you should take that job, but she did it anyway, and now she's regretting it. But they're getting out of there, and they're doing it, extricating as easily as they possibly can, and no regrets. So I'm going to open the Dear Jane book to a random page. And so here's a quote from Jane Austen in Emma. There are people who the more you do for them, the less they will do for themselves. So just a reminder, if you get yourself into something, maybe you've got to be the one to get yourself out of it. All right, that was fun. Talk to you guys later. Bye.